So, you heard about the ERC, the Employee Retention Tax Credit, part of the CARES Act, to refund up to $26,000 of your payroll taxes for every employee you had in 20 and 21 during COVID. And after you heard about it, you checked into it and you came to the conclusion, based on all the information I saw online, or I talked to my CPA or my tax advisor, that you don't qualify because you made too much money, or you took PPP loans, or PPP loan forgiveness, or look, there are about 12,000 different government orders that could have impacted your business and caused you to qualify for this program. Gross receipts, taking PPP loan forgiveness, those are just tiny pieces of the puzzle, and they're a tiny percentage of the overall equation. In my experience, what I'm seeing, more than 95, right at 95% of businesses qualify for a refund of up to $26,000. The average refund that we're seeing is about $20,000, call it $600. On average, the average refund that we're seeing is like $543,000 that's going back to businesses that took the time to find out the truth. And it's not your financial professional's fault. There's too much misinformation, and candidly, it's way too complex for them or anybody to understand by themselves. You guys know how government stuff works. It's so insanely complex that if you don't write custom software with artificial intelligence to check every possible, and then you got to go research every one of those government orders that impacted businesses at the city level, the state level, the county level, the national level, and there's so much to this that nobody could possibly do it by themselves. It takes a team of specialists. Try 200 financial professional CPAs dedicated purely to the ERC, with over $1 million in software that's been developed, and so that everything is done exactly correctly. The T's are crossed, the I's are dotted. There is no gray. This is very black and white. You either qualify or you don't, based on these factors. But you'll never know if you don't go through the process of having that forensic audit and all of those checks done to see what you qualify for. We work entirely on contingency. We don't want people to have to risk anything to find out what they qualify for. But when we're successful, we want a piece of that refund. We want to be paid a success fee. If you want to know what you're really entitled to, because whatever you've heard, it's got very little foundation in truth. If you want to know what you really qualify for, what you're really entitled to, what sort of refund check could be in your mailbox in a couple months, then click down below, give us some information, have an eligibility conversation with an ERC advisor, and find out where you stand. Then go drag in your financial professional, your CPA, your attorney, and have them review it with us. Have them go through and give it their stamp of approval and go, oh my gosh, this is true, and I had no idea, and these guys are awesome. And by the way, odds are they'll end up using us to do the same thing for them because they can't. It's really not their fault. It's not like anybody's trying to give bad information. They just don't have all the information. It's impossible to know what you don't know. Time for you to find out what you don't know. Time for you to find out how much money is owed to you, because it's your money. You've just got to step up and take it in the right fashion.